When I was a kid, I remember my mom used to send me to the room when I got in trouble sometimes, and she would make me read National Geographic magazines, the old ones with the yellow borders. And the beauty of it was I got exposed to a lot of different things in the world, especially animals. And the more I would read or even look at the pictures, man, right, I got to see a lot of things popping off in the world that was a lot bigger than my little bubble. And I'm amazed at the different creations that God has made and the different ecosystems and how they exist. And it's always been astonishing just to see the hand of God's work all over this planet. Yeah, we know God made the earth in 6 days and he rested on the seventh. And there are different animals in different areas of the world: the safari, the forest, the tundra, Antarctica, Africa, all over the place. But the beautiful thing that God has really been showing me lately when I have my low moments is that God has a system for everything. God has a system for the polar bears, the geese, the parrots, the various types of reptiles and mammals, and even the ones that live in the water. And it amazes me how people could think that there is no God. God's handiwork is all over this world. And the more I watch, the more I see that God has a system for them. That animals are able to thrive in different seasons. And in the same sense for us, it's helping me understand that God has got everything under control. That God's creations are still thriving. Yeah, some have become extinct because of the hand of man or global warming or whatever you want to call it, believe in it or you don't. That's not the point today. But God's system is still thriving. Animals are still reproducing. There's so many variations of flowers and trees and dogs and cats and horses. It just amazes me. What am I talking about? That gives me peace in knowing that God has a system for everything. That God has a system for my life. And I may not be able to recognize it. Heck, I may not even be able to recognize what season I'm in. But when I look at the animals, I know if they can thrive, then I can thrive too. And I just came to reassure you that it's going to be okay. That you don't have to sweat it. You don't have to worry about it. That God's got this thing all under control. I want you to get more rest. I don't want you up at night staring at the ceiling, stressing about your bills, trying to figure out how you're going to make things stretch from A to B. Stop worrying about trying to bribe Peter to pay Paul and just trust God. Trust his system. Look out the window, no matter where you are, no matter if you're on the East Coast, West Coast, down South, Ghana, or even New Zealand. Look at the beauties of God. Look at God's handiwork. Look at nature. And if God helps it to thrive, he'll help you to thrive too. I want you to trust the Lord. I want you to trust his plan. I want you to quote his word when you begin to get stressed out. I want you to begin to turn on worship music when you feel your anxiety rising. I want you to call on God when you feel down and out. And know that you can make it because God's here to help you. Don't struggle. Don't give up. Trust the Lord. It's going to be all right. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.